This is the monthly reading for the sign of Leos for the month of July. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Leos. Please check the previous monthly readings or the captions to understand which sign of your Sun, Moon, or Rising resonates the truest with my readings. Usually it's the Moon or Rising, and even Venus if you're looking for love. Okay, so check those first, not just the Sun. So I'm going to do the first spread for love for Leos for the month of July, and then I'm going to be doing a money spread. So let's see what's coming for Leos for the month of July in love. So Leos, I'm seeing that you guys are in your solitude. Okay, this could be you or the person you're dealing with. So the first card I always see as you are in your zone. You're taking your own time to recharge. You might be trying to manage something. There might have been some kind of an ending and you're trying to manage that situation. Or this could be the person that you're dealing with. They might be putting some kind of pressure on you to take action, to manage something, but you are in your own zone. You are thinking, you're contemplating, you're recharging, you just want to be alone is what I'm seeing. Third card is the World card. There might have been some kind of a cycle that ended between the both of you that might have caused some kind of sudden ending in communication, especially during the first week of July. I'm seeing that maybe there's going to be some kind of sudden ending in communication and you are still within your zone and you just need time to recharge is what I'm seeing. You just focus on either yourself or just things within your own life, and you are trying to come up with the best way of a solution to manage things. Going into the second week, I'm seeing that there's a huge change in your focus. Wherever your focus was in the first week, that's going to be shifting. Your focus is going to be shifting towards some soulmate that you were dealing with. It could be the person that you were dealing with before that you were kind of withdrawn from, or just generally, in general, you might have been just withdrawn from love. So during the second week, I'm seeing that you're interacting with someone. Could be a new person or it could be a past person that you're reconnecting with, but I'm seeing that there's definitely a change in perspective. You are definitely a lot more open in focusing on a different direction from focusing on other people at least, or other connections rather than just yourself, which is the mode that you were in during the first week of July. Yeah, but during the first week, I'm seeing this energy of a lot of isolation. There's a lot of isolation. There's a lot of just hermit energy, which is just sitting in your own thoughts and trying to understand things at a higher perspective, be feeling very mature. But during the second week, there's going to be a shift with all of that. You are trying to probably even manage that sudden ending in communication that came, that kind of jolts you. You kind of realize, okay, there was this sudden ending in communication. Now I need to get things back together and I need to shift my focus towards a lot more sunnier and loving environment. You are definitely reconnecting back with this soulmate, and this could also be just a sibling. You know, when I see soulmate or a love connection, for those people who are single, take it for the people that are around you that you feel very special with, friends or family or whoever it is. So the second week, yeah, I'm seeing that you are a lot more emotionally open to receiving and giving. You're able to give a lot of love and you're able to receive a lot of love too. Whoever you're connecting with, you're getting back a lot of emotional sweetness and connection, and they're offering themselves a lot to you emotionally. It might not be at the highest level, but it's because you guys just started talking, either after a certain break or an ending, or this is just a new person. So you're not going to be talking at the knight or a king level, but yeah, for whatever level you guys are at and reconnecting, you're definitely talking. Second week, you might even be reconnecting with friends. I'm seeing that people might be reaching out to you. Third week, you're trying to do some kind of a reconciliation, so you're trying to recalibrate things. There was probably a lot of confusion in the past, and now you're taking charge to reassess everything, bring substance into whatever illusion existed, and now you're trying to balance everything out, trying to reconcile everything, trying to find the best possible solution to be approaching the situation at hand with probably your soulmate, whoever you're connecting with, or this new person. You're just in your head thinking of how you can balance everything out emotionally so that you can be at your, but you're feeling a lot more emotionally. During the first week, you're a lot more withdrawn within your own thoughts, and less grounded. You are trying to find a grounded way of an action, but you're in your own thoughts and in your own solitude trying to do that. During the third week, I'm seeing that you're a lot more grounded in terms of your emotions. Your emotions are a lot more in place, even though you're still lost in thoughts and you still are very intuitively connected with your higher self. I'm seeing that during the third week, you're feeling a lot more emotionally balanced, is what I'm seeing. You're ready to dream, you're ready to be lost in your emotions. You are focusing on this person and probably even texting them a lot more, or just interacting with them on a day-to-day basis a lot more focused. I'm seeing that there's a lot more daily activities coming in during the third week. During the second week, it might be at an emotional level, but not as much of time is spent. But during the third week, everything is recalibrated, and during the end of the third week, everything is worked out. You and this person, both of you, are a lot more focused, especially this person towards you. They are a lot more focused on you on a day-to-day. The interaction has increased. There might have been some kind of secret, so you might be keeping some kind of secrets, but like revealing it in a very subtle way. Okay, and even this person, during the fourth week, I'm seeing that everything is definitely balancing out a lot more. So you're trying to balance everything out a lot more. What is the right way to do things? What went wrong in the past? Okay, so you're seeing that it's really hard now to get things back to normal. You're trying the best possible way to bring everything back in your reality back to normal with this person. Some of you might even be having other options, so you're trying to see which is the right person for you, because whoever you're connecting with, if it's at a new person level, you might have not thought that you would have to reach this point where you would have to come to this place of consideration where you want to move forward than where you're at currently. You're alone during the first week. Second week, you're interacting a lot more, you're focused a lot more on the emotional connection, but still slightly withdrawn, but there's definitely a change in your focus. And then the third week, you're recalibrating everything and bringing it down into your day-to-day with the person. You're texting a lot more, talking to the person a lot more time is spent, and when you're spending the time is very focused time too. And the fourth week, you're balancing all the imbalances out, and there might be things in your day-to-day that you have to balance to interact with this person, or it might just be things that the both of you need to work things out. They might be having a different schedule, you might be having a different schedule, or it's just just things that you feel is imbalanced that you need to balance out, and you're taking the initiative to do that. You're definitely balancing the scales out, and there's going to be karma also playing in, so you're feeling that you're able to be on the right side of karma. You need to make sure that things are taken care of. You're a good person, so you are seeing that you need to now do right by the person after you've been in this contemplation and thinking mode, and you've regained your balance back. You're ready to emotionally offer yourselves a lot more, and this person is giving you so much of grounded energy, bringing you back into your reality, giving you a lot in terms of their energy, their time, their effort, their resources, everything. They're giving you that notion that I have all this and I'm ready to give all this to you, and that is helping you emotionally move forward to a better place, okay, with this person. So overall, Leos, in love, I'm seeing that you guys are going to have a beautiful month. It's just that you need some time for yourself during the first week. Second week, you're snapping back. Third week, it's much more stronger. Fourth week, you're just recalibrating everything and bringing everything to balance at a proper level. I see a lot more grounded energy and a lot more higher emotional, like you both were at the page level of communication or emotional, the way that you shared your emotions, which is much younger, like a teenage level or just initial interaction level. But during the fourth week, you're gonna rise much higher, so you're gonna rise to the ninth level. All right, so Leos, I'm just gonna do a money spread for you guys now. Okay, so Leos, I'm seeing that you're fighting really hard. Okay, there might have been a sudden ending in some kind of a resource of yours, and you're trying to fight down a lot of challenges that you might be facing currently, or this just might be at work. You feel like there was a sudden ending and now you have to convince people that there are a lot of competitors against you, trying to convince otherwise about not looking at you as someone who's capable. But I'm seeing this a sudden ending that comes in, and you are going to get some kind of a new offer, an opportunity to a situation that ended suddenly, and you're gonna all of a sudden feel like, now I can feel a lot more comfortable. In the first week, you're going to feel a lot more challenged to manage the sudden ending, but soon after, you're going to get a new offer, is what I'm seeing, okay? And probably this ending happens so that you could have this divinely guided offer that makes you feel a lot more emotionally fulfilled, or this could be just you discovering something that you really love to do, and you're feeling very emotionally happy about being able to use that to rejuvenate yourself from this ending that you had to fight so much to stop, but it's just so hard. It's some kind of an ending you're trying to just fight down, and you're gonna either get some kind of a new solution to take care of it that's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable. By the end of the first week, I'm seeing that with your money, you feel a lot more comfortable than you did during the first week. And you're waiting, you're thinking, you're contemplating. You might have put in some kind of effort, and now you have to see how the results are going to go. So this is probably a new solution that you found to fix the situation from ending. Okay, you were fighting so hard for this financial resource or financial project or just this job, and as such you have to, it was really challenging so that you can avoid a sudden ending, and you kind of found a new solution to be comfortable emotionally. This could also be for some of you a new offer that comes in that makes you feel very happy, like you don't have to care about anything anymore. This fulfills you emotionally and you feel very secure, like you have it all and you don't need anybody else's help. But second week, going into second week, I'm seeing that you're waiting for this offer to be a lot more. For those of you, for the situation, if it was something that you were working on and had a lot of challenges with, and you found a new solution, now you're waiting for whatever you applied as a solution, the initial happiness that you got out of it, which is satisfaction that, yeah, I'm sure this is going to work, this is exactly the key that was required. Now all of a sudden, like going into second week, you're going to be waiting. Okay, in the meantime, you're going to be just balancing things out, staying emotionally balanced. You're probably even taking care of all your resources and seeing where you can fit what. You're applying everything that you've learned in the past in the meantime to complete some kind of a lesson or a cycle. There might also be travel involved. Yeah, but you're definitely waiting for a resolution. There's going to be some kind of sudden, unexpected solution that comes in to ease your anxiety and the challenging feeling that you feel during the first week. Second week, you're feeling a lot more comfortable. You're just waiting to see the effect of whatever you got as a solution. But yeah, it definitely closes whatever cycle you were going through with it in terms of the challenge. So you're just like reassessing everything. Yeah, but in the meantime, whatever challenges you have to go through, it puts you at a place where you have to be very guarded. It might also be a travel that you really don't want to take, maybe a relocation that you don't want to go for and you're trying to avoid it. This ending probably involves a relocation and you're trying to stay guarded. Might be feeling like you've reached that end of where you could probably take things. Nine of Wands is a person who's been through so much with this particular situation that they don't trust anything that comes their way. So I think whatever solution you were waiting for, you are waiting for it to come full circle and take your anxiety away, but now because it's not come through fully, you're being very guarded. Or for you, those of you that it does come fully, you're still very guarded. You don't want whatever challenges that happen to be repeating, because that was very scary in terms of like a sudden ending for you, or having the scare of a sudden ending for you. So during the third week, you might be getting some kind of a message about a delay. So you're going to have to wait. You might be feeling a lot more in your power though, or this could be a female that you're dealing with, or someone with a lot of feminine wands energy, which is like someone with a lot of intuitive focus and someone who can take direction, give action, what action and direction to be going into or taking. So someone is the Emperor and someone is the Queen of Wands. So there's going to be two people that's going to be deciding and taking decisions based on this information that comes in. There's going to be a delay, there's going to be stuck feeling, but someone is going to feel like they still know how, they feel like they're on top of this and they can take the action that is required even though there's a delay. At least during the third week, you're going to be feeling a lot more powerful, a lot more confident with the actions that you could be taking. Like Emperor is a person who feels secure because he knows that whatever action he takes, he doesn't take the risk that he cannot take. It might not be the most enticing path that he takes, it might not be the most exciting path he takes, but he cares about security more. He's very mature. Okay, so you are either dealing with someone like that with your money and resources or your finances, or it's just you're able to you're feeling a lot more confident and you feel like you can now manage things with a much less riskier of a position. During the fourth week, something might come towards you, like a message or something that gives you a sudden scare, or this could be a message, yeah, sudden scare. Okay, and that it might be about a financial situation changing completely, like 180 in a completely unexpected direction. Whatever message you were waiting on, you probably got something about a message about like maybe you have to wait for a little bit more longer. During that time, you're feeling like, okay, we can face, we'll have the right plan of action, whatever message comes. Okay, if it's like accepted, we know the right this thing. Even if it is rejected, we still feel powerful. During the, that's for you guys who are waiting for a message or something, some kind of clarity comes in during the third week, but it's going to be giving you that message of delay. Okay, during the fourth week, then all of a sudden something comes rushing in that gives you some kind of an anxiety about your work. Okay, and there's going to be a huge change. Something is going to shift all of a sudden, very unexpectedly. Something is all of a sudden going to come in and shift things in your financial area of life completely. But this is, I don't see this as something bad, because I'm seeing that this is something that relieves you of a lot of baggage, feeling a lot more lighter in terms of the baggage. So there's probably something that you were holding on during the initial part of the month that was probably really hard for you to deal with. The universe steps in and gives you the sudden surge of something that comes towards you. Either it's a decision that you take impulsively, that you are forced to take impulsively, or something changes and shifts all of a sudden that takes away all the anxiety and puts you, or you or the people you're dealing with, in this place where you have a completely new beginning and a new opportunity. This new opportunity and new beginning is got like a million possibilities that it could go to, and it has no baggage of the past. You might even, some of you guys, by the end of the month, you might even be offered a position, but it comes after some kind of a sudden change. Okay, and the sudden change is very unexpected, might give you a lot of anxiety, but after that you're going to be very happy, because it's going to give you a completely new opportunity. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, I never thought that this situation could turn around to be something like this. Okay, Leos, so by the end of the month you're going to get some kind of sudden shift, and someone is going to step in and offer you something which is like a brand new beginning. Okay, they're going to be like, this is something you've never thought about, how about you think about this? Okay, something like that is going to come in. It could come through a friend or someone who, it could even be like a company HR person, or someone could call you, or someone could message you as a friend or a family or relative, or just could come and call you or message you and tell you like, okay, we have an opportunity and this might be something that you could be interested in, and you could see a whole completely different world through this opportunity. This is probably something you've never tried before. It gives you a lot of possibilities that you could venture into, and that makes you feel extremely positive. And that comes after the sudden shift and sudden scare. You're probably relying on something else before as your resort, because I'm seeing that you're fighting some situation and waiting for a solution. You get the solution, you apply the solution, you are still facing challenges and delays, but you're feeling confident. And during the fourth week, you're going to get a sudden shift that tells you that, okay, stop it, leave it, change your focus. And then that's when someone or something steps in and gives you a completely new opportunity, so that you will look in a completely different direction. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys for the month of July. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.